Ladies and gentlemen, do I have some news for you? Marvel's Avengers, created by Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix, is finally dead as of March 2023. No more updates will be coming out, and as September 2023, they will be completely abandoning the game. So what's happening right now is that at the beginning of this year, everyone was wondering what is going to happen to Marvel's Avengers. There was lots of rumors, potential leaks of all the stuff about the game's support is finally ending. They're done with this game. They're moving on to other projects, etc. And the hardcore fans, of course, the people who buy every single skin. Oh yeah, the people who bought... Hang on, I'm getting ahead of myself there. All the people who die-hearted this game to death got a big slap in the face when they found out this game is officially done. I guess people aren't buying as many skins anymore because Square Enix or Crystal Dynamics is like, yeah, we're done with this and done getting the hate. But the worst part is, I don't even think they know they got hate for this game because the lack of response that this fucking company had to all its people is insane. Like, they just ignored everything that was wrong. They really did not listen to their community at all, yet they still had these people who were diehard fans on this game and are now like all super upset that this game is finally over with. We're not getting all the heroes that were potentially promised or leaked or anything. War Machine's not coming to the game. Captain Marvel was part of the story. Miss Marvel wanted to meet her and everything, and now Captain Marvel is never going to be in the game again. Apparently, She-Hulk was next on the list after Winter Soldier, and I guess she's like done. And they're just not gonna release her because they're like, yeah, we're done. So She-Hulk is just sitting somewhere with nothing. And by the way, knowing the history of how they've been releasing heroes for the past year, She-Hulk's been done forever because it's just a skinny Hulk. Like, literally, probably two things different. Because that's how they roll, because apparently they weren't making enough money. We weren't buying enough skins, guys. We weren't buying enough skins to get unique heroes. Literally, this is our fault. Like, it's all our fault. We all should have just opened up our wallets, funded this game completely ourselves, and made them have an actual profit. Well, here's the thing, too. I might be coming off as someone who's like, yay, fuck you. I hope you lost your job or something. That is not the case at all. What happened in this game was, it was not the developers. It was the publishers and any of the higher-ups making these decisions that made this game turn out to be shit. The developers are just being told what to make. I feel bad for the people who actually put work into this game, even though it was getting so much shit. I don't hate on them. I hate on these stupid executives or publishers or whoever they want to put in charge of making these dumbass decisions. Because honestly, like I said in my last video about them being so lazy, yeah, they were. They just started chugging out skins for $14 or $10 each, and that's it. That's all they did for every week. And I can almost guarantee you, they had those things ready to go months in advance. So instead of working on a live service game, they were probably just releasing these like, yeah, we're good for another year. War for Wakanda? We can do that in 2 years. We got enough skins, and Kate Bishop will hold everybody off. It's just insane. Developers, I feel bad. Everyone else that was part of this project, I don't feel bad. And honestly, this game should not have failed. It really shouldn't. You have the most famous IP ever, and you flunked it. You fucked it up. Like, how? That's like them fucking up Avengers Endgame. Could you imagine if Endgame was a flop, dude? Marvel would probably be done. Like, it's insane. The worst part is, too, we're probably not going to get another Marvel's Avengers type game in a while. I understand Midnight Suns came out, but Midnight Suns also isn't doing that well, apparently. Which was shocking, because the gameplay I saw was okay. I'm just not a fan of the card game aspect. I'd rather just fight, like in Marvel's Avengers. And that's another thing. The combat in Marvel's Avengers, I actually really liked. Like, unfortunately, that was the only thing I liked. The story was cheesy, the dialogue was crap, and the fact that, oh, you all wanted to play Earth's Mightiest Heroes, whatever their slogan is. You wanted to play as all these heroes that you've been watching movies about, some people growing up with. You're gonna play Miss Marvel for 70% of the story, and you're gonna get over it. It baffles me that was even a thing. No hate on Miss Marvel or the actress that played her. Like I said, I think I mentioned in another video, but if I didn't, Miss Marvel was a fun character to play. But I'm telling you right now, when I first loaded up the game, my first choice was Iron Man, not Miss Marvel. So luckily I got to play him before I played Miss Marvel. Just another thing too, when they actually announced that this was happening, the replies to some people are insane. The diehard fans are like, no, please stop, don't do this and all that. And then there's people like me, which I write here. Before we get into them, I just want to say, they couldn't even get the fucking blog post to work correctly. Our team is working on it quickly to resolve the issue caused by high traffic to our website. Yeah, more than 200 people showed up to read about the failure of Marvel's Avengers. And of course, you know me, I jumped right on it because, look, as much as I hated this game, I hated it for what it became, not because of what it was. If that makes any sense, I don't fucking know. But like, so Captain Marvel, which was talked about throughout the story, will not be appearing. Y'all made this game fail and how you handled it. I ain't got no sympathy for y'all. Do better. And it sucks because it's true. Like, the way they handled this game, they did not talk to us at all. And it's insane to me. They just swept us under the rug and just kept doing what they wanted because apparently it was generating them money because these diehard fans were giving them so much fucking money that it didn't matter what they did. And that's the problem. This is why gaming is bad these days. Because this is why gaming is bad these days, because there are people who will just love these games no matter what happens to them. And I can understand that. Look at me with Gotham Knights. But I will defend Gotham Knights to the bone because I can literally point out all the flaws in Marvel's Avengers and how Gotham Knights doesn't have those, and Gotham Knights has less flaws. And it's insane to me. And you haven't been recording my audio. Oh, thank God you have been recording my audio. Thank God I didn't see it. But it's just crazy. But like right here, this game had so much potential but was never quite grasped. How hard is it to make a fucking beat 'em up in Marvel's Avengers and do it the right way? How do you fumble a AAA game, Avengers game that released when the MCU is arguably the hottest thing in pop culture? It doesn't make any sense. Why doesn't it work? The potential this game could have had is astonishing. Imagine fighting Loki. Loki was hinted at in this game, by the way, and now it's just, we don't know what happened anymore. It's insane. People want to fight people like Thanos. The Kree invasion. At the end of the original story, the Kree were mentioned. And if you've seen Captain Marvel, it's the aliens. They were going to invade Earth. That was a huge thing hinted at. That's why we knew Captain Marvel was coming. Because if the Kree's coming, Captain Marvel's coming. It was supposed to be after we were done fighting AIM. The latest update literally made it so where we were done fighting AIM. Like, we beat MODOK a 3rd time, by the way. We beat Monica a 7th time, by the way. Jesus Christ. And now all of a sudden, it's just like, what Kree invasion? You guys didn't hear anything. But this is... But, like, look, we know... This is my example of, like, these people are just... Yeah, right here. Thanks, I told you guys from day one, if you listen to your community, you had a great game and opportunity and fumbled. I wasted so much money on this game, this shit is crazy. Now, oh, speaking of which, we haven't even talked about that, actually. Now, this is the best part, especially for all the die-hard fans that were like, this game's great, everything's fine, just let them do what they need to do. For the March update, which is basically when the game's officially dead, because after that they're just going to do bug fixes apparently. They're going to release a traversal update where people will travel a lot faster. Apparently it was already leaked, so who fucking knows at this point. I'm not following. But anyway, the best thing for me is that they screwed over their hardcore fans. And I don't know any game that would have done this, but it's still hilarious. They said on March whatever, all marketplace cosmetic, all the stuff that you had to pay money for, the $14 skins, $10 skins, consumables, takedowns, animations, emotes, all the shit you had to pay for is going to be free. And that got people pissed. So for example, I probably spent about an additional $50 on the game. I wanted some takedowns. Sue me. I love animations in video games. Heavy Rain is my favorite video game of all time for a reason. And it's not because of the quick time events. And so I spent about $50 on animations. There are people, I have seen comments, and I wish I could find them all, but I just don't have the time. I've seen people who have said, I have bought every single thing in the marketplace. That's over $1,000, dude. And congrats to you spending all that money in the marketplace, because now I'm getting it for free. And for some reason, these fans thought they were going to get refunds for skins they bought 3 years ago. And that's the funniest shit to me, because they really thought that was going to happen. Hey, we made all this money, but we're going to do you a favor and let you have all the skins for free. Does that mean I get all my free skins back? Yeah, about that. That's not how it works. I don't know any game that has ever done that before, but for some reason, everyone thought this game was going to do it. Just wanted to show this real quick. This is my, these two comments are my favorite. Is an important announcement about the future of Marvel's Avengers. There is no future for Marvel's Avengers. Thank you. There is no Marvel's Avengers in Ba Sing Se. And, this one hurts my head. Anthem players right now, first time. Yeah, this is an Anthem situation where they're like, yeah, we'll fix everything. Of course, they lasted a lot longer. But it's insane to me. Expect these skins in the stores. Oh, that's great. But like these people right here, it's definitely been a ride. Like, oh, thanks for everything you guys did. They didn't do anything. This sucks. Such a great game. Boy, there are better games out there. You don't need to play this. Here's one I found on Reddit. I was there when it was born. I'll be there when it dies. I will too, but brother, I do not have 31 days in this game. What have you been doing in there? What have you been doing? The fucking Red Room event over and over again because they can only do 3 events? They could only come up with 3 events for this game? Hey CD, make a single player sequel. The campaign would be good. No, they're not doing this ever again. They did not make a profit on this game. Selling of skins probably kept them barely funded. Hence why they went down to a skeleton team right after launch. Like, does nobody remember we were supposed to get like a new hero every 2 months? And then Kate got delayed till November. Then we didn't get Hawkeye till fucking June. Hawkeye was in the game at the end of Kate's story. And he was gone. You couldn't find him on the helicarrier. He was just gone. He fell asleep in the lobby. And then you go there in the game because he wasn't out yet. He's gone. Like he was never there. I do agree with this person. It is nice that they are going to at least give everything for free. If that's their way of saying sorry, I don't accept it. But I might reinstall again just to look at the skins and have all the takedowns. But I was not going to do that for this video. I'm like, I'm not reinstalling this to get gameplay. Y'all can have some old gameplay if I'm playing any gameplay. It's just insane to me. But like I said in the beginning, this game was a failure. Financial-wise and popularity-wise, they chose to just simply ignore everyone and just pray to God that everything would be fine after they release a couple DLCs and that it'll be forgotten. Well, I will tell you this. There was a Reddit post I saw, and I've been searching for days to find this one because I thought this was hilarious. Not Reddit, a Twitter post. There's like a Avengers fan Twitter profile, and I couldn't find it anymore. I think they might have gotten bullied off of Twitter. I don't know, but they... Oh, I wish I could find it. I'm so sorry that I can't find it. I'm not trying to hype it up just for clout. I'm like dead ass. I was laughing my ass off. They flat out said, do you think Marvel's Avengers will be remembered as one of the best Marvel games of all time? And I just couldn't stop laughing. I guess in this day and age, there are people who have not played Marvel's Ultimate Alliance. Midnight Suns is out. All the Marvel Spider-Man games. Yeah, Marvel's Avengers is definitely better than Marvel's Spider-Man and Miles Morales. Yep, absolutely. That's why everyone's begging for Spider-Man 2 and not Avengers 2. It's crazy shit to me like that. You can be a fan of a game, but you need to understand its flaws. I understand Gotham Knights' flaws. I really do. As much as I'm like, oh no, it's not that. No, it's a perfect game. It's not a perfect game, first off. Let me clear that up real quick. But it was a lot fucking better than Marvel's Avengers. And unfortunately, the only reason no one's talking about it anymore is because the developers are not doing anything with this game after the 4-player assault mode. I have no idea. I have not heard, just real quick, I have not heard if Gotham Knights was going to be a live service game. I don't think so. So the fact that it's like no one's talking about it anymore, it's like single player games. It was an average game. I would give it above average. But yeah, if you don't update it, no one's going to talk about it anymore. But like I said, I had a lot more fun with Gotham Knights versus Marvel's Avengers. And yeah, with that being said, I just wanted to comment on this because one of my most popular videos was me calling out Crystal Dynamics and calling them lazy. It actually got me muted on the subreddit because I argued with a mod because they were, I don't know, they probably were getting paid by Crystal Dynamics. Hey, we sold the Winter Soldier outfit. Here's a 20. Don't let anyone talk shit. And it's just funny to me. This whole thing is just hilarious of what happened. And I don't know what's wrong, but some people need to come out of Crystal Dynamics and explain to us what the hell happened to this game. Like, I want to hear from a developer, not a publisher, not a fucking PR person. I want to hear from the guy who actually created the Black Widow skins and all that shit. Did any of them ask, like, hey, should we probably create new story content? Or, hey, should we probably, like, work on the Kree invasion? And did they ever start the Kree invasion? Like, why is She-Hulk not coming out since you're disbanding the game? Why can't, if she's done, just release her? But it's crazy shit like this that makes gaming entertaining, and it's why people follow gaming news outlets and all that stuff. But this video has gone on too long, longer than Marvel's Avengers popularity. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video of me mocking Marvel's Avengers fans and Marvel's Avengers, because honestly, it's well deserved. This game will be forgotten, thank God. And hopefully whoever takes over the Marvel's IP, a lot of people are saying just give it to Insomniac now, like let them do it. As much as I would like that, I don't have a PlayStation, so I would be fucked. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed. It really helps the algorithm. I don't know why, but it does. And make sure you hit that subscribe button so you'll finally see more videos of me bitching about games and shit. With that being said, have a good one, guys.